All right. See, we're going live. This is Attack Comics to, let me see, that would be your guys' probably left. I'll say my right. It's got Undisputed Frost to me. He's going to
Hello.
jump in this show. And we're just going to show some things that we got through the mail and what we picked up out in the wild. So I'll show a few things and we'll kind of go back and forth and just be bantering, for a while just to chat with people, whoever wants to show in the chat there for us. But yeah, me and Frost were talking before we jumped in, and he was talking about the Xbox and the PlayStation between the differences. So it was a pretty cool topic. I wanted to chat about that again because, sounds like the PlayStation's winning, which is kind of for
Just a,
me.
just a little bit.
Just all right. I'll let you embellish that. For speculators. Not just kidding. So, so I went out a while ago and I had to go to my comic store, pick up some of my stuff for my pools, and I was able to find some back issues, which I was really excited about because a few of them were actually like, I want to say in the last 10 issues of a run that I was trying to collect. So it's, those ones are always usually hard to find. Some places will mark them up, other places won't, they'll leave them at $1 or $2. So I was able to find a few last issues that I needed for some of my runs, which is great. And I also read a book this week, which is pretty amazing.
Are
I
you
took
not
my
a
son.
read?
Yeah, exactly. I took my son to good one. I took my son to the skate park, and I figured, why not, man? I'll sit in the car, I can watch him, and I'll just read a book. So I read Middle West, and what sucks is that I am so far behind on that run, but I read the book anyways, and it was still good. I don't think I ruined any part of the story, but I picked this up for 49 cents, and it's Scotty Young, and it's Middle West. This is number 17. So I read this issue, and it was actually pretty good. I did read the first and second issue, but there's broad numbers that I missed. But this only goes up to 18, so I was able to pick up issue 18, which was great. So I can't wait to read that one, which I don't have in that bag. I have in another bag. But what I did do, I'll just highlight my screen so that way people can see these a little closer.
Wrong person, bro. I think he left. So it's the Frost Show on the Tat Show. So while Tat is having his malfunctions, you guys have me, Undisputed Frost. So how are we doing today? Yes, I'm doing great. Since he's gone, I guess I'll show what I've got recently. What came in the mail for me actually was just some cards. You guys may know I collect sports cards nowadays. Some comic books, depends on the things, So that's all I've gotten, just cards. So yeah. Hey, Tat's back. How are you doing, buddy?
I see what I did. I pushed the tumble. Go ahead and show your cards, bro.
I'm here now again. Oh, at least he didn't leave this time. I'm gonna give you guys the quick gist. So we got a Derek Brown rookie card. We got Derek Brown rookie card. We got another Derek Brown rookie card. We got one of my favorites. What's up, Jonathan Piptine? I don't know how to say that. We got Brian Burns. This is one of my favorite players on the Panthers right now. Autograph. Yetur Gross Matos autograph. Yetur Gross Matos autograph. We got, count them, 2 rated work rookie Jeremy Shin autograph. He should have been the defensive rookie of the year, but whatever. And then we got a pretty sweet Derek Brown out of 15 autograph. This card is major thick, if you guys can see that. It's pretty thick.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my little pickup that I got in the mail today. So Tats, back to you and what you got.
Yeah, let's see if I don't exit myself out this time. It's weird because when you go to do like just solo screen, it'll just pull you up, but then the one right above it says remove. I hit the remove. So let me see. There we go. All right, cool. And hello, the person in the chat. That I believe it's Jonath.
Jonath Piptine?
Yeah, Piptine. What's up, man? Thanks for joining our live stream here. Now this box is jacked up, but I didn't care. It was on clearance. I can't remember if I showed this one. It's Marvel's Legends. It's Black Tom Cassidy. He builds a strong guy, so I was pretty stoked to grab him.
He died.
Yeah, exactly, in the Deadpool movie.
Well, no, in the comic book as well.
Oh yeah, but it was just I just remember the Deadpool movie was pretty funny. When Jeremy Reynolds was, his character Deadpool, of course, was saying to him when they were in prison
Who?
about being racist and stuff like that.
Jeremy Reynolds?
No, not Jeremy Reynolds. I'm sorry. Shit.
Are you going with Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, or are you going with?
Yeah, no, I know.
Are you going with Ryan?
Ryan Reynolds. Thank you.
Okay.
See, I'm glad to have you on my show with me. But that's what Frost does for me. He's my corrector here on this show. Hey, Splash Page Comics. But the reason why I'm really grabbing these is, I do like these figurines, and one day I will display them. I'll take them out of the box and let them breathe, as Frost and Uncanny Kawaka would like to say. Which, if anybody after this, if you got Tommy Hands, go watch Uncanny Kawaka's live stream. I missed it. I was taking a tat nap. I got up and saw it. I watched it. It was great, man. He's got a great collection, and he was showing some of his Marvel's Legends too. Yeah, tat nap.
I thought you were gonna say you were taking a dump, and I was like, dude, I watch YouTube all the time on the toilet.
Yeah. Shit. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I did. Take a shit.
Took a shit. And this is Spider Namor, or it says Spider-Man, but it's Spider Namor. And he builds Namor, but
not Namor.
It's
not
Namor. I say Namor.
Spider-Man is not Namor.
I know it's Namor, but I say Namor. I don't care. Tomato. Anyways. But I got this guy, picked him up a while ago at was it GameStop? I got that right. And he builds a Molten Man. God, it's the beer. I should have been drinking beer. Pretty much. But these are starting to become scarce, at least at some of the stores that I frequent, like Walmart, Target, and stuff like that. Yeah, they're starting. Their toy selection is just dropping like crazy.
Trash.
Yeah.
You do see a Sunfire.
Yeah.
And or a Jubilee.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and just pick it up. I will pay you for it. It's for Kyle because he's looking for those.
All right. Yeah, I told him I found that Sunfire one at Kohl's. I don't know if they have a second one, but I could try to hit that place tomorrow after work. Swing by. If I see it, I'll grab it.
Sweet.
Then I grabbed Elektra. I grabbed this at Barnes & Noble. And I do have the Doc Ock, and I do have the Daredevil, but the other ones I don't have yet.
How's Barnes & Noble nowadays? I haven't been there in a while.
They're not doing too bad. Their pops, they got rid of all their pops, and then they all of a sudden got a shipment of them because they were selling them. I think it was like at one time I went in there, they were selling 3 for $15. So they were going. Even the ones that people didn't want, people were grabbing.
The pops were over in the record area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or are they still there?
They're there now again. They moved them back on the shelves. They have like a small little section of Marvel. It just seems like a lot of their stuff is starting to as well having a hard time putting back on the shelf, or getting the shipments in per se. But yeah, it's some of these places around here. That's what I've been hearing from them because I've been asking them, if these things are going to be discontinued or whatnot. But Target, I see them still. They're going to probably pick back up where they left off. It's just they haven't been getting anything in.
Gotcha.
And then I'll show some pops real quick. I grabbed this one at Radar Toys. It's the Entertainment Earth exclusive limited edition, and this is Spider-Man, Captain Universe. Thought that one's pretty sweet. I mean, I have
Captain Universe. Why does that look like? What is that? What's that chick that sings? What's her name?
Oh God, are you talking about Lady?
Not Niobe, the other chick.
You talking about Lady Gaga?
No, not Lady Gaga.
I'm just kidding.
Superhero. What's her name?
Oh, Miss Marvel?
No. She doesn't sing. The other one.
The other one? God, I don't know, dude. You got me lost on that one.
Oh my God, she's the singer. She sings. She's in all white.
Oh, Dazzler.
Dazzler. Yeah. Why is that not? Why does he look like Dazzler? Just with.
Because it's the white pants. It's the white pants.
It's the white pants.
Yeah, he's kind of got the white pants in the. Oh, what's her face? Oh God, I just picked her up too.
Over here too. Look at him.
Staying alive. The Bee Gees. That's what they should have called him. Just Bee Gees Spider-Man.
Bee Gees Spider-Man. I like it.
And then I did pick up this Venomized Doctor Strange. Now this is the second one because the first one he's kind of sitting in, with his legs crossed and stuff like that. He's just floating. But this one's actually got a lot of weight to him. I picked this one up at Box Lunch, and
Where?
Box Lunch. It's in the mall in Eugene.
There's a mall
Yeah, there's a mall.
in Eugene.
Yes.
The one over by Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And there's a place called Box Lunch.
Yep. It's right in there. As soon as you walk in, over where there's J.C. Penney's.
Is it close to the Cinnabon?
Yeah, that's important, right? I can't remember. I can't remember if the Cinnabon is close to it, but I mean, it's when you first walk in through the mall. Like I said, you got J.C. Penney's off to the right, and then the left there's that restaurant, but it's not open. And when you're walking forward, you see like the duck store.
Yeah, the Cinnabon is on the corner.
Yeah. The old Cinnabon is just right on the corner. So it's you would basically make a left turn, and right, you would go down. Yeah, it's like maybe 2 or 3 stores down from Cinnabon.
So like right next to the Hot Topic.
No. Now you went right through the food court area.
All the way past it. Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they usually get some pretty cool stuff there, from pop figurines, like nostalgia T-shirts, lunch pails, and things like that, which is pretty cool.
Okay. If I decide to go to the mall.
But then I found this one there, and I grabbed it because I do like this group. I did like this group when they were around. TLC, Mr. Chase edition limited of Chili.
I thought you were going to say Boys Me with
Boys the Man.
No, Boys the Man. Not Backstreet Boys. The other one, New Kids on the Block.
NSYNC? New Kids on the Block. I wasn't in it. Nah. I was not in New Kids on the Block. I know some of their songs, but no.
The tat stuff.
The tat stuff. There you go.
No.
The Frosty right here. But of course, this is from their video Chasing Waterfalls.
Chasing Waterfalls, bro.
Yeah. Now they have all.
Chasing water. I'm sorry.
No, dude, I love this, man. This is cool. This is why I asked you on.
My back just said I'm a dork.
Hey, we both are. I love you, man. So they do have all 3 of them like this, and then they have the original. And I can tell you right now, as soon as I scan this bad boy in or bad girl into my Funko app, it's already saying like that goes for like almost $40. I'm like, that's cool. Yeah, and the other ones go for way more than that.
So she's the easy one, huh? That's why Usher left her.
Yeah, exactly. Huh? That's why he cheated on her, really.
That's right.
Then you got T-Boz. This is this one, believe it or not, goes for $40 just like this. I mean, at least that's what it says on the Funko app. I mean, I just scan them in there really to know what I have, so I don't buy duplicates unless I really want to.
But I was do anyways.
Yeah, I was happy to get this one, or at least find it. I found that at Radar Toys.
Did you get the pyro?
The pyro?
Yeah, come on. Did you get the pyro?
I don't know if I got the pyro. You have to wait and see. I did get the regular chili. I picked this one up. I picked this one back at the Box Lunch place, and then but I got the Left Eye and the T-Boz at Radar. I believe I got them at Radar.
Yeah, you got the pyro.
Oh, that's meant by pyro. Yeah.
Yeah, she went ahead and lit her boyfriend's all his clothes on fire.
Yep.
House. I think she tried to do the house, but she definitely got the clothes all
yeah, she got all his clothes and a lot of his tennis shoes, and it was a guy from Philadelphia Eagles, right?
I think so. I think it was.
I think it was like one receiver or something like that. One of the receivers.
He fucked up, so she went ahead and just lit his shit on fire.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see here. I'm gonna exit out of that layout. There we go. Got you back in there. Those are the ones I picked up, and then I don't have to go back to Solar Screen, but I did find a Megatron. I was really stoked to find that. Because I'm trying to complete the Transformers, and all I need now is Soundwave. All I need now is Soundwave and Optimus Prime.
So you got Bumblebee?
Yeah, Bumblebee. Well, I got the exclusive. I got the exclusive Target Bumblebee, and yeah. So I don't have the regular Bumblebee. I have the exclusive. That's
cool.
Yeah, and then I showed you this one, right? I got that one a while ago.
Namor. Namor.
There's the Namor. That's the Namor you like, though.
That is the Namor that I like. It's true. Yeah. When he has that whole fucking full suit, I'm not a big fan. That is the one I like, but I just as much as I like Namor, I don't need a Funko Pop of him. I need a Funko Pop of Hawkeye in his old school suit. That's what I need.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I even have that one unless it came out.
They haven't made it.
No, because I know
They
I
got
have
him
at
in
least.
all of his bullshit suits from the movies.
Yeah,
but they
those are the
haven't
ones I
made
have.
him in his original suit yet at all. Bastard ass Marvel.
Well, the one I know I do have is the Ronin. I have the Ronin. I have
Right, and they made him in fucking Ronin. They don't even put him in his old school suit.
No, yeah, his old school suit would have been cool. I mean, it'd be nice to see if they do that, because I wouldn't mind picking that bad boy up. And then I did pick up another Halo. This is the Spartan Mark 6, I believe.
Oh,
Got that one.
No, let me see. I don't think that's 6.
Oh.
I think that's 7.
Yeah, 7. My bad.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Yeah, and then I picked up that one. So now I got the whole suit of that, or the whole set of that suit. Jeez.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I like Halo. That's probably like one of the games that I love to play on the Xbox. And talking about that, there you go. The Polisher. So talking about Xbox, let's go ahead and start talking about.
That was
no, that is
through the mail.
That is sweet, bro. That is sweet. I am a little jelly of that because I do love Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore.
But now we're talking about the Xbox. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you kind of feel is, if not the better console, at least the one that you're more excited about having between Xbox One and PlayStation 5?
I mean, having them both, I'm definitely more excited with the PlayStation 5 compared to the Xbox. The Xbox, legit, like I was telling Tat earlier, was when I turned on the Xbox, I didn't feel like I was turning on a new console at all. I felt like I was just turning on an Xbox and just rolling with it. And that's not to sit there and say that the new Xbox isn't cool, because the graphics on it did definitely did upgrade, definitely did speed up a lot too. It's a lot faster from the older Xboxes that I've owned. But the PlayStation, when you turn on, it just feels like it's a whole new system. And I played both of those systems on the same TV or same monitor, whatever you want to call it. And the PlayStation, the graphics, the way things looked on it was just so clean and so crisp compared to the Xbox. It was just nuts. I was like, dude, this is crazy. I mean, I don't know. It was just nuts, man. I was like, wow. And so for me, right now, the PlayStation, in my opinion, is winning in the amounts of how it is. I mean,
right.
PlayStation has already a couple PlayStation 5 games. None of this like rebooted, enhanced graphics like the Xbox. The Xbox, all it did was just enhance Fortnite, Madden, NBA 2K, and a couple other games. That was it. PlayStation, they had that Miles Morales game. I haven't played that yet. I should have that by like Monday or Tuesday, and I'll play that. And then what PlayStation did, which was really cool, they put this game on the PlayStation that allows you to go through. It's just like a little bullshit game. You go through and play it, right? And what it does is it introduces you to. It shows you how well the graphics art has changed by doing all kinds of like little scenes with the color mixtures. You know what I mean? Kind of like going into hyperspeed, on Star Wars, and then showing you the ability of the accesses on how to use the controller. Showing you like this is what the full motion of this controller, this, that, and so you have to use every little thing. Along with the trigger, the trigger calibrating and all that shit like that, man. It shows you all this extra shit that you were getting with this new PlayStation. Compared to the Xbox, you're getting the same damn controller. The only upgrade I see in the damn controller on the Xbox is that it changed from a micro USB charging point to a USB-C, which I like better. I like that they changed it to a USB-C.
Right.
And that's it. But again, the Xbox controller still has fucking AA batteries, while the PlayStation controller doesn't. It's just a straight up, there's just a rechargeable fucking battery in there. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you plug it in to recharge it. The Xbox, you have to buy AA batteries or go and buy the charge and play pack for like $30, and it only comes with one fucking battery. And it's like, dude, don't be cheap.
Yeah, well, with the PlayStation, like my son has a PlayStation 4, and he was, I've seen the graphics on that, and for me, I usually look like you're saying. I'll look at the graphics, look how the gameplay goes, how well it, transmits to basically how the movement is, if there's any stalling in between the game, or if it takes a while to load up and things like that. One thing I noticed with the PlayStation 4, because I'm talking about older consoles, you're talking about the newer ones. I don't have the newer ones, so I can't do that yet. But I noticed, like with the PlayStation 4, it takes a little bit longer to load up certain things rather than with the Xbox One. And my son had a problem with his, like you're saying, it has the built-in battery, so you just plug it in, boom, it charges it. And he had one of his controllers die on him, so we went and bought him a new battery. He bought it online for like $10. He put it in himself, and boom, it works perfectly. With the Xbox, you are right. With the Xbox One and with the newer ones, you got to put AA batteries, which sucks, unless you go out and you buy a pack, like you're saying, where you can charge it. And I think I got mine for it was like maybe $15, and it came with 2 batteries. So I was able to get 2 batteries that I just leave in, and I just have to plug it into the front of my Xbox One to charge up my controllers, and they last for a decent amount of time. But
So
the
one I got, the charging one that I got is is Xbox. That's licensed. That is straight out Microsoft. And
Right.
one I'm assuming you got, I think, were Insignias, probably Insignias.
Yeah, they weren't Xbox ones.
Yeah, so those were the cheaper ones, the Insignia ones. And those ones, they don't last. I bought those 2 originally for the older Xbox. And those ones, man, they only last maybe 4 hours.
Yeah.
5 easy. The Xbox ones last a good 8 to 12, which is cool. But those Insignia ones, man, those died on us. Those Insignia ones, those things died on us. Like, we hadn't even had them a whole year, and they just wouldn't hold charge at all. It's just
So then after a year, I'll probably have to get some new ones.
Hopefully not. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you might be better. Yours might be better. Mine, I don't know. Mine was just shit. Well,
yeah, I mean, it was just funny because, like, my son, he gets impatient. My youngest son, him, Pickle. He gets impatient, so I always have to have at least one on the charger and one off so he can play. He'll play for like a long time, and then I always tell him to wait till that thing shows green, because if you unplug it before that, then you're just killing the battery. So, but yeah, you're all right. I mean, they don't last that long, but it was just one of those things. I just figured, you know what? If it's like cheap for right now, I'll get it just so I save on batteries, because that sucks. Sure. That's
because those Xbox controllers use those AA batteries quick. I think you only get 8 hours out of those batteries.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
The one thing I was going to ask you though too is the one thing I remember with PlayStation, which I really loved about their console, is that they were really compatible with the older games to play on the newer consoles. So does the new PlayStation still do that with the older games, or?
It plays the PlayStation 4 games that I know of. That's what it does do. I do recall hearing that they're going to be compatible with playing some of the older games. I'm not sure if they'll play like a PlayStation 1 or a PlayStation 2 or a PlayStation 3 game. So for the 4, it does. And I think only some games. I'm not sure, though. But but to comment on the load time thing, like what you were talking about with your son having the load thing. So they showed a while back the PlayStation 4 loading Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game. And it's like, they showed it where like you were in a battle, like you're in this battle, you're duking it out, bam, 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 and you're done. So you're done with that battle scene. And then you come out of that battle scene and there's that load screen. Boom, load screen. And now you're back in the city. Now, apparently I haven't checked. So I don't know. I just know from what I've read and a video I've seen. Now on the PlayStation 5, there's no load. There's no load at all. There's no load screen. It just goes straight after your battle. Boom, you're back into the city. So the load time.
Oh, that's cool.
the load time is quick, man. Like when I was playing God of War, because that's what I've been playing on the PlayStation. The newest God of War. Thing just loads up so fast. But again, the Xbox loads up just as quick. You know, I think both systems load times are pretty freaking quick for sure.
Okay.
I think PlayStation's killing it on the graphics. And just the whole layout of the whole home screen for the PlayStation just seems smoother and fresh and new, while the Xbox, if you're dropping a new system, let's change shit. Let's make shit look like we just got a new system. Don't keep it the same. Like, I felt like when I turned it on, I felt like it was like, ugh. The PlayStation has a thing that only happens once, apparently. When you turn it on for the first time, it has this opening sequence that doesn't happen again. Like, you can't get it because you turned it on already, so you don't get that. The Xbox, on the other hand, just turns on, blinking, the Xbox. You're like, oh, hey. You know what I mean?
Kind of one of those phone calls. You're like, I got to go somewhere.
I gotta go. Yeah. This over here, you're just like, yes. Like I was telling my buddy, I was like, man, you ever remember that Sony commercial or whatever commercial that was, where the guy was sitting in the chair and he was watching his TV and he was all blown back?
Yeah.
That's how I was when I got my PlayStation. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I was all excited. It was good stuff.
The way you're talking about this PlayStation, it's almost going to make me want to go PlayStation instead of Xbox, which is odd for me because I really fell in love with the Xbox when it first came out, and I've been an Xbox, or Xbox Microsoft fan since then. I do, like I said, the one thing I loved that I always knew about PlayStation was they allowed you to play the older games on the newer systems, which was great. Hey, Seeking Near Make Comics. And Xbox has kind of been like, the one stubborn kid that won't listen and won't allow you to do that with most games. So that sucks about the Microsoft system itself, that I always just didn't care for, because I had a whole bunch of games. I'm like, man, it'd be so cool if I could play these on my new console, But what they try to get you at is with, getting downloading the games, that's where they make their money. The other thing I was going to say, I was going to make a joke when you're talking about the load time thing. Sometimes those load times are okay, because especially if you got to go to the restroom, gives you a chance to get up and maybe use the restroom and get back.
Yeah, exactly.
Now mofos are going to be wearing some Depends, but like, I can't get up from the seat,
Too quick.
Exactly. Or you're just gonna have to like tell your kid, who's ever in the room, hey, pause that for me real quick, I don't want to miss a thing.
Seeking Near Man says just sell the old Xbox. No, I agree, just sell it, have it. The one thing I will say is that I've always been a PlayStation guy, but I've also been a Xbox guy as well. The 360 was dope to me. It was all because of Forza and Halo. If you really, I was having this discussion with one of my buddies. We were talking about like what makes a PlayStation better than an Xbox, or vice versa, right? The funny part was we came down to the conclusion that the PlayStation comes out with way too many more exclusive games, and has said it in just been like coming out with just bangers more than Xbox ever had, because Xbox hasn't really came out with bangers that was just exclusive. The only thing they ever came out with was Forza and Halo. Those are your only two bangers. Call of Duty, both systems. Basketball, football, baseball. Whoa.
Both systems.
Nope. Baseball.
Oh, I don't know about baseball. I don't play too much baseball.
PlayStation's the only one that keep up with it because they have the show, while Xbox doesn't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it. The last baseball game PlayStation or Xbox had was 2K. That's what they had back then. Other than that, they have like some kind of lame, baseball games that just wasn't that great. So PlayStation's just been killing it with all the exclusives. But I also mentioned that PlayStation's more of a solo person console. Like if you're just a single player guy, PlayStation all day. If you're of a group up and play, I think Xbox always had the smoother the smoother group up
connection kind of group up. Yeah.
Yeah, so because they were like one of the first to come out with that mass multiplayer stuff, like with Halo, with those team death matches, and PlayStation so much. So PlayStation has to catch up in that aspect, I think, and then there's Xbox. Xbox has that locked down, but PlayStation has exclusives, man. Like this year, they got Spider-Man, dope. Harry Potter's coming out. What?
I like Harry Potter.
They're gonna have another God of War. They're gonna remaster the remaster of Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. I like that. How many hours on that one?
You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, they're killing it.
Yeah, the one thing I was going to talk about real quick is I saw that we're Seeking Internet Comics talked about selling your old Xbox system. I would if I didn't have so many games for it, but there's so many games I still like for the original Xbox I still like to play. Just like with my Nintendo. I have my regular Nintendo that I got way back in the day when I was just a little grasshopper to having, my Nintendo 64. And so for me, it'd be hard to sell them. But I mean, I did try to sell my TurboGrafx 16 one time, because I saw that the market for that was pretty high up there. I was like, dude, $1,000. Someone was able to sell one for $1,000. I'll sell mine. But it just came to where I didn't post it, and so I still have it, which I still like it. There's a couple games for that I like to play on.
Sell anything.
You're right. Sell your Xbox. It says.
Sell your Xbox. Sell your
keep
Nintendo.
Your Nintendo. No, he says keep your Nintendo.
Sell your Xbox.
But the funniest thing was like my son now he laughs because one day I pulled out my wife's Sega Genesis, right, and we were playing Ultra Beast, and he came out of the room and was like, what the heck is that? I'm like, here dude, it's Ultra Beast. He tried to play it and it was like handing your kid a Walkman and saying, okay, this is where you play cassette tapes. What's a cassette tape? He had no idea what he was doing. I'm like, these graphics suck. I'm like, well dude, that's like when that came out, that was the shit.
Age. Yeah, I was your age when that came out. The Nintendo and the PlayStation, the Nintendo, the Sega, all those games are super cool. Like I have that little guy right there. That's that Super Nintendo, like that little classic. That thing, man, has some pretty decent games on it now. And the kids love playing that thing. That thing's awesome. Super Mario, old school Super Mario Brothers and stuff. Clay Fighters is on there.
Oh, I have Clay Fighters. I love that game.
Street Fighter, all that stuff, man. Those are the great games, man. Those things were fun. And my kids love playing it. They're like 9 and 5-ish, I think, and they love it. But they also love playing the Xboxes and stuff like that.
Yeah, my wife loved playing Clay Fighter on the Xbox. I mean, not the Xbox, on Nintendo 64. There was the one character, can't think of his name, but he was Asian descent, and he would always say, go. He'd say "Poople Plata," or his thing would be like, he'd have to take out to go with this little. Yeah. My wife liked playing him. I liked playing the other, the glob looking guy. You and me, buddy. I liked playing him.
Which game was this? Clay Fighter. That was
Clay Fighter.
Yeah, you had you had Bad Mr. Frosty was on there.
Yeah, yep.
The Blob. There was that one.
The Blob. That was one of my favorite ones to play.
Jack-o'-lantern was on there. There's a few other ones I can't remember.
You had the one with the worm, the spacesuit.
Oh yeah.
What was his name?
The wannabe Earthworm Jim, yeah.
I want to be Earthworm Jim. Then you also had the clown. Go get him, Fifi. He throws a little freaking little chihuahua, or not chihuahua, but little poodle at you.
Yeah.
That was always a lot of fun. I like sticking him in his comics saying about Mario Kart. That was fun.
He's talking about Mario Kart, but he's over here talking about how Toyota just runs forever.
Yes.
I drive a 04 Camry. Can't beat it down to get a new car. I drive a Scion, which is a Toyota. So, I mean, I get what you mean. Atari was my thing back in the 80s. It was. Pitfall, dude, if you put Pitfall on when I was a kid, me and my cousin would play it, and we would just hit. Actually, matter of fact, it wasn't even my cousin. It was one of my friends I grew up with because he had an Atari. We would play Pitfall and hit whatever it is that was coming to attack us just because it made us laugh. Because when you hit it, it was like, burr, And we thought it was like a fart, and we'd just be dying laughing because he squatted when he got hit. He hit like, as kids, we were just rolling on the floor. We didn't care that we died.
It was just the sound effect.
Funniest thing was like it was so good.
That's like what got me what was it? My Clique. I don't know if you remember ColecoVision. No, Odyssey. If you remember, ColecoVision, but Odyssey. I don't know if you remember Odyssey.
I don't.
Okay, I do have that system. It was supposed to be, if not the first, it was going to be at least the second. But I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be the first ever console game you can have in your home to play video games. And the guy who came up with it, if I remember the story correctly, he pitched this idea, and everybody said, "Who in the heck would want to play video games at home?" When you got arcades on it, so they brushed them off. They're like, whatever, dude. You're thinking on this is just not going to sell. Ridiculous. And so then, yeah, it's exactly ridiculous. Grow up, kind of thing. And then I think it was Atari came out in, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of the other system.
2 or something like that, right?
Yeah, they came out and they started putting out some of these games that he wanted to put out. So then he went and he sued the companies for that, and then he was able to get the money that he needed to back his project. And then he came out with ColecoVision. So instead of Pac-Man, you had a game called K-Scheme Munchkin, and I can't remember what the football games are called, but I still have this system, and it hooked up the old way where you take the little plugs and you put it in the back of your TV, you hook up your antenna. But it was a big motherboard, and you had to sit there and type in stuff if you wanted to. But I just remember there was like a card game my mom used to love to play on there. The K-Scheme Munchkin, AG Surfer actually went out and bought that game because he wanted it, and he played that thing for hours. So I'd fight with him. Let me get back on and play my basketball game. No, I'm playing K-Scheme Munchkin. I'm like, dude, it's just gobbling little pellets. It was just an alien Pac-Man rather than like the regular Pac-Man.
And so Singing Your Mint says, how often do you guys dust your collection of action figures?
I'll let you talk that one because mine are still in the box. I never have to dust them except the box.
Well, you still gotta dust them. I mean, I
kind of sort of.
Mine, listen. This is the reason why this is sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? It's dusty in this place. This place is dusty, so you gotta. Right, see? That's Buy Mart special right there, bro.
Actually, that's this right here, Costco.
Oh,
Get it in bulk, baby.
Buy Mart has the same bulk setup, just like that.
Yeah.
I had to buy the Walmart ones because Western was all out. It's so funny. They sell these at Walmart, but why the fuck do they look like they're from Best Buy?
Because the blue and the yellow. That's hilarious, man.
Right, dude. I use this bad boy. So one morning I woke up like an old man, super early, right, and I took apart my keyboard. Like I pulled all the letters off the keyboard because I can do that.
The keys and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I just sprayed off my whole keyboard. You know what I'm saying? Doritos, sandwiches flying out and shit.
Lettuce.
Lettuce, onion. Like, oh, there goes that Funyun. And it was right. It was so dusty. And then I dusted off the whole computer too with it. Man, that thing was dusty, bro. And then I cleaned off where all my autograph Luke Kuechly cards are. Dusted all that off. Dusted off my Walgreens Walmart Thanos, the one that you have in the background. That guy. I dusted off my not Tim Drake, but the other dickhead, Damian Wayne action figure. Dusted him off. Dusted off my Green Ranger Funko Pop and my Lord Draken Funko Pop. This was all this past weekend. Not last week. Yeah, last week.
It just happened last night.
Yeah, no, it was last weekend. And then my Brett Burns and my wife's Katy Perry looking pop. I don't know. It's a new girl. That's from the TV show.
It's okay. It's okay to say it's your Katy Perry.
Yes, Jess. It's Jess. That's what the name is. Funko Pop's name is Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Her figure, dusted that off. My wife dusted off the photos or the posters and stuff
Mm-hmm.
last weekend, I think too. So my Kyle Waka, Usagi Ojimbo, my Usagi Ojimbo by Stan Sakai, my signed Stone Cold Steve Austin photo.
Drop
Everything
the
got all
mic.
dusted. Everything dusted. Everything's dusted.
Yeah.
She dusts because she has allergies, so it has to happen. Now, Ted, on the other hand, he doesn't dust. You can wipe a finger and you see a big thing come on your hand. So I have statues that need dusting. It is a work. Dusting's a workout for sure.
Yeah, if you actually come to us right now, you could probably do that with my ceiling fan easily. With my ceiling fan, yeah, that's probably like the last thing that I have to do, and it'll be because my wife's like, "There's something floating down from the ceiling. I think it's about time." Oh shit! Get the ladder out. Get the vacuum cleaner. Let me see here. He's
imagine if it was me. And I had to go do that dusting. I'd be out there with a 90-foot ladder. Climb up. At least you only need the 4-foot ladder. I need a 90.
You'd like the chimney sweeper from freaking Mary Poppins.
Exactly right. Chimney. What a mastodon.
I'm gonna leave this screen just as it is. Hey, Mastodon, and I'm just gonna show some books. That way, I can still have you here and we can talk and be fun. Everybody can see.
You show some books.
Yeah, I'm gonna show some books. These are the back issue books that I was grabbing.
You only got about 15
minutes.
Yeah,
15 minutes. Yeah, I gotta go get drop my son off at his friend's. I was having a sleepover. But here's Spectre number 18. I grabbed this.
Not all dust blows off. I get what you did there.
Well, I don't have to worry about that problem. That's why I take long, hot showers.
Say hello to Mastodon. He came in and said that. All right.
I did. I said hello to Mastodon. You can rewind it. Rewind it. I ain't gonna try to rewind. Mastodon. Nope. I ain't gonna.
No, I'm not.
I know what you're trying
to rewind.
I know what you're trying to do right there. Don't make fun of our esteemed guests, man. Here's Masters of Kung Fu, and this is Dave Crockham or Crockham. I always say Crockham. It's Cockrum. David Cockrum. This is his. No, I ain't gonna say it again. Number.
Cockrum.
Yeah, Cockrum. You get some rum with the cock.
Whoa!
This is. Don't even make me get all. What's wrong with you? Make me all blush, man. It's number 60. Shit, number 66. They're gonna be like, Tat's got Tourette's, man. But I picked that up. It's Cockrum. Cockrum.
Cock.
Right?
Rum.
No, it's not Cockrum. It's. Damn it! Stop it. Here's some Marvel Knights. It's Daredevil, Man Without Fear. This is number 61.
Now hold on. Daredevil is with fear. That guy, he has those nightmares. So that title will be lying.
Yeah, they're sitting on a throne of lies. Yeah. I got you. Here's number 62.
What is all that stuff on him?
That is not that kind of rain, Frost.
No, it's not the kind that Storm got?
No. No. Wait, I'm sorry. You know what? You're probably right. Because check out this next cover. It's number 63. It's right after that. It could be her. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to hold up and you can make all the exceptions you want.
So you're saying she peed on him?
That or she was having
Interesting.
a nice orgasm. She could have been having an orgasm.
So you're saying she splashed?
She could have splashed him.
She took him to the waterfalls.
Yes.
TLC, huh?
TLC. Oh shoot! Now I've already put those away. Yeah. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Look at that. See, I set it up and you couldn't even knock it down. You had the Funko Pops.
Yeah, I know. I ruined it. I let it go. But either way, that could be our next rain cover. Here's Marvel Fanfare number 18. And gosh, I'm trying to. I think this is this is one of your. Well, it's one of your favorite artists, Frank Miller. Frank Miller did this cover. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And here's number 32. I needed this one as well for my run.
Oh, I got you.
Yep. He said that's sexy. I want Master. Fuck you. That's pretty good, man. It's late night with Tat and Frost. You can see it wherever you want. Here's number 38.
Fanfare. Is that Spirit? What is that?
At first that's what I thought it was. No, actually I thought it was Spectre, but it's not. To be honest with you, I couldn't tell you who that is on the front cover because the face is like it's like who's ever choking him is sucking the life out of him.
You never say why the fuck they draw Asians that way. I don't know, man. The mustaches, they like those
Fu Manchus. Now this one's really nice.
That way anymore.
This is the White Dream right there. Yeah.
The White Dream.
Yeah, here's what I'm saying because she stands up between all the glare in the back. I believe that's supposed to be what, Sheena?
I don't know.
I believe it's supposed to be Sheena. I haven't really opened it up yet. And then this is one I'm just trying to collect. It's like a 4-part series. The first book I read was pretty good.
Still
of Siren.
Stereotype. Siren.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Siren?
Number 3. It was just a book. Huh?
Isn't this? Oh no, that's Signal.
Yeah. No, that book was just $1. The first copy that I picked up was just $1. If I could give it a read, and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't terrible.
Okay.
And then I saw these. I haven't read them yet, but I will dive into them. And it's just kind of weird. I would have thought maybe one would have went with the other, but I was wrong. And the reason why I'll explain myself here is because where it says miniseries, this is Valkyrie number 1 of 3. That one's purple, right? So I picked that one up. This one goes with the run with this part series of 3, and where it says miniseries is blue. Okay, so that's number 3. Stay with me here. And then this one is 2 of 3, and see it's blue in the title there where it says miniseries.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that one with this, but it doesn't. I
Well,
was like, that's
this is what
confusing.
This right here should have totally have tipped you off that number 1 didn't go with that number 2. Hold up number 1 and hold up number 2, and I'm gonna point out the reasons why those two were not the same.
Oh, they're almost wearing the same. They're almost wearing the same pants.
No.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Oh, I know where it says Eclipse.
Wait,
there says a 10, and there's. Okay, I'll let you explain. Okay, so there's that one.
If you look off this Valkyrie,
wait.
number 1.
Let
okay?
me solo it. Okay.
Valkyrie number 1, Nazis. Valkyrie number 2, cowgirls and Joey Exotic type. Those do not mix in the same story here.
Cowgirls
and Joey Exotic.
They could be jumping around.
You off from the beginning.
No, you know what did though was like I was saying, right there where it says Eclipse. On number 2, it has a 10. On number 1, it doesn't.
Pricing.
Yes. So what I was saying was like what was getting me was the color up there on the top.
Yeah.
That's what I saw first. But either way, they're in my collection, so I'm quite happy. And then here is she's getting something here and she's about to pull a knife on him. Here's number 3 of the second one. I kind of like that's got the stained glass in the background. Huh?
That's a yellow label. So are you sure that's not a different miniseries from another one? That one's yellow.
Yeah, I know. Huh? No, it does go with that one. I checked on my CLZ.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I checked CLZ. I checked my CLZ. And then let me. I got some more in this little crate here, which I left this thing at the comic book store, and they were so nice to grab it and put it in my pull box. And he says, "Hey, man," he goes, "Tat, I got your portfolio in your pull box." I'm like, "Portfolio?" I'm like, "What the hell is he talking about?" Then he pulled it out. I'm like, "Oh shit!" Oh snap! I forgot I had that. I forgot I left it there. I mean, honestly. And let me see here. These are a bunch of GI Joes that I grabbed. Oh yeah, okay. So this one here I was stoked to find. This is West Coast Avengers. It says Terminated. This is 102. This is the last issue for West Coast Avengers. And I was collecting this Avengers series before I was collecting the regular Avengers.
Well, I mean that was the better team when you had Hawkeye leading the team, anyways. I mean,
in the beginning, very beginning, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'll give you that. Yeah, because you have here. See, here's number 6 to that series. You got Hawkeye on the front cover. Now Hawkeye does leave eventually.
Yeah, he does. But then he comes back.
Yeah, Yeah, he led the team in the beginning
That's
because
because
the
Vision's little bitch ass came around and was like, "I'm gonna control it." No, you're a little bitch. Shut up, Vision.
yeah, yeah.
So stupid. WandaVision is stupid. Don't
You
waste
know,
your time. It's dumb.
yeah, Mandalorian's a lot better. I'll give you that. I watched the WandaVision show and it's all right. It's not terrible, but I have a feeling it's one of those shows where it starts off really slow and then it's going to build up. That's what I'm hoping.
Started off really shitty.
Here's Middle West. This is number 18. This is the last issue for the Scotty Young run, which I read. I said in the beginning I read number 17 the other day. I really liked it, so I'll read this one and I'll just go back and read the ones that I don't have when I get them. But I love this story. I think the art in it is really good. The story of the kid in the first one. What did you say?
Fuck you, Frost. WandaVision's good. It'll get better. Wanda is hot looking. That's the only reason why you think it's good is because you get to look at her. I think that's what 90% of the men are doing, are watching her. And
yeah, they're not watching. They're not watching Vision. They're watching her.
More butt than she does. Her butt is just a wall. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, the one thing I did like about it though was that they kind of were doing the old school TV shows that my mom was watching and I grew up watching, which like I Love Lucy, oh geez, the Honeymooners, doing the black and white and kind of the comedy that they were trying to put in there. I thought was pretty cool. Yeah. The second episode I thought was pretty funny. It was a lot more funny than the first one because the first one I'm just like, what the heck is going on? I'm like, ugh. And then the second one I was kind of okay, it's a little funny, and then they started to kind of depict the color coming into their world, which I thought was okay.
But it's I watched it and it just didn't. That's a great cover.
Yeah,
they tried too hard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They tried too hard. It was try hard. I mean, I think they could have done
it felt forced.
It did.
It felt forced.
That's why I'm just like,
yeah.
They're no Mando. Let's just say.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, really, I was watching it and I just felt like the whole thing was forced. Like they really were trying to push something that I was getting a little bit of, and then other times it's like, am I wasting my time here? I can just rewatch Mandalorian, which I liked a lot better.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's running with the comic book that they had going with the one that that comic they had going. I felt like they should have just took straight from there and did it because I hear that comic book was really great. That's what they should have done, but they're trying to do something else and it's just
this Michael Turner cover.
Here's what's sad about Michael Turner.
Yeah,
great artist, but I think he's underrated. Here's why I say underrated: because 90% of these collectors don't collect Michael Turner and think he's good. They would rather collect all the stuff that's coming out now. And the guy's dead. He did some great covers.
Yeah, he did. He did some phenomenal covers. And I find that a lot of the stuff that he did, some of it does kind of repeat a little bit, but that's kind of what a lot of the artists are doing now. Like you can't tell me that you can grab something that Adam Hughes did maybe, let's say, a year ago and wouldn't look like what he's doing today. He hasn't really changed up too much. Or J. Scott Campbell. I do like J. Scott Campbell. I don't think anybody likes him as much as my brother AG, but
trash.
His stuff to me, it's all right. I don't mind getting a cover from him, to be honest, as long as I'm not paying out of my wallet too hard. But
exactly,
it just seems like a lot of it's still the same. I like to see when an artist can change it up a little bit, and I like a lot of the, that's why I like a lot of the Saint Kevich. That's how you pronounce it. That's why I like a lot of his covers, because none of his stuff is typically the same. I mean, the idea is, but when he's taking a character like Wolverine, let's say, and then he's going to somebody from like New Mutants, it's way different. The aspect of it, because they're two different. It's different characters for one.
But Bill Sienkiewicz was killing it when he was doing the Moon Knight covers.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Who could do a black cover and do a little bit of white in it and then call it a day? And it just fucking amazing. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
Put a little dot. That's all Gotham right there. Little white dot. Boop.
There it is.
Hey, the comic book guy. What's up? You
got like wrap it up, B. You got to wrap.
Yeah, I gotta wrap it up.
It's
I got 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Exactly. Wrap it up.
But but there's a lot of artists, that I feel like they've changed over the years. Some of them stuck with the same, I guess plate of food, if you want to put it that way. I'm trying to keep my words clean, but yeah, the only ones I'm really liking nowadays are for newer artists are like the Perillos. I like his stuff, but sometimes his stuff can be too dark, so I can't really see what he's trying to bring forth. Of course, I still like Alex Ross because even when his stuff is realistically done, sometimes you get different expressions from him, which is nice. But I like Sam Keith. I like how he draws some of the characters because it's really abstract. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just amazing, like how some of these artists nowadays that are coming out, some of them are setting a different bar because they're drawing them differently, the characters. But then you got the ones that are just, like I said, Adam Hughes. I do like him, but it's just the facial expressions. Yeah, the facial expressions are still the same, Or you're Terry Dodson. I love Terry Dodson, but I'm seeing some of his stuff and it just looks the same, And it's just kind of like,
if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man, stop drawing. I mean, do you always have to keep drawing the same old ass or the same old, face like that? I mean, do it differently.
Listen, he can draw the same ass, and Seeking and Mitch can still buy it. Right there. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna buy that cover.
I'll buy that cover. Yeah,
Simple.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy it. Like it's gonna be like Black Widow, booped out, buying the cover.
You're thinking CBA. You're thinking of CBA with Black Widow.
Talk about. I know CBA's got it, but Seeking Their Mint buys it too. Yeah, don't let him fool you, buddy.
Don't let him fool
you. He buys it. He's like, look at this cover right here. It's just a whole booty. I love it. I mean, he wants to buy. He wanted to buy a Paul Green cover of Niobe when that came out. By the way, Seeking Their Mint, if you're still watching, that cover did come out and it actually looks pretty good. But yeah, Paul Green, that guy, he does pervert covers. He's like, book it, maybe with the booties out, and people love it, So
yeah,
man, it is what it is. It's just one of those things. But let's wrap this up, brother, so you can get out of here soon and be late, because I know how you like to be late to everything.
Oh, yeah, I love to be late. So with that being said, thank you, Frost, for joining me in this live stream. Thank you for showing your cards in the beginning. If anybody hasn't seen that, go back and watch the rewind. He's got some sweet cards. The guy's got a good collection. Yes. And that stuff's just all over the place. But thank you for everybody who showed up in the chat. Thank you, Frost, again. I appreciate you, brother. I do. Hello. Everybody's friendly here.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, that's how it is.
The Frosty Patty.
This might become a regular show. Who knows?
Okay.
Everybody rock on, man. Have a good time. Take
Later.
care, Later.